Let's get a little bit more ice out of there. Water. Oh, you're right next to it.
Because honestly, scientists do not know what the cause.
I'm Robin Mayo. I'm the Executive Director of Wrangell Institute for Science and Environment, better known as WISE.
Hi. Oh, way up there. Yeah.
WISE's mission is to provide science and environmental education, support scientific research, and share the natural wonders of Alaska's Copper River Basin.
If I could sum up WISE in one word, it would be fun.
If I had to describe WISE in one word, I would call it engagement.
If I had one word to sum up WISE, connectors.
If I could come up with two words to describe WISE, it would be beyond boundaries.
One word I would use to describe WISE is essential.
If I had to pick one word for WISE, it would be vital.
Okay, so the trees are down. Hello. My name is Janelle Eklund, and I am with the Wrangell Institute for Science and Environment, also known as WISE. And I've been on the board of directors for 21 years. In 1999, there was a couple of us that started talking about getting together an organization for science and environmental education in the Copper River Basin. So when we first started this organization, we wanted to expand the science education in the school and in the classroom, and then we wanted to bring it out into the outdoors and include environmental education. So that's what we've done, and we made a partnership with the school district, and the school district has been very receptive to what we're doing. They bus the kids to programs like Earth Discovery Day.
All WISE programs are designed to get hands-on science and outdoor experiences to our kids. So instead of talking about things, we often just get out into the woods and let the kids experience things. And I think that that is a guiding principle. Hands-on science is a guiding principle. Teaching a stewardship ethic is really, really important to us too. And this isn't always something you can teach. You can't just tell people to be a good steward. You need to model it, and then you need to show the why. And so we really believe that if you get kids out in the natural world and let them see the beauty and have them learn to love it, and then they will have that inspiration to learn more, and they'll also have that inspiration to take care of it. It's a big picture idea. It's very different from ownership. Stewardship doesn't mean you own something. It doesn't mean that you get power over it, but it means that you care for it and you look out for it. Perhaps you give it a voice when it doesn't have one. And we just want that ethic to be alive and well in our community. We're not focused on just learning words and learning concepts. You know, I would much rather have a student who's just excited about the beauty of the forest rather than one who can recite exactly how photosynthesis happens. You know, it's all about learning to appreciate, learning to observe, starting to learn to do some science that puts you in touch with the world around you. So that theme of discovery runs through everything we do. And then we also really want everything we do to be place-based. You know, if I'm talking about a forest, I'm talking about the boreal forest right here in interior Alaska, because that's what's right around us every moment. Our programs are about science and environmental education, but we also like to pull in other topics. We'll do art. We'll have the kids do writing. We'll have the kids do haiku. We have some poetry assignments that they can pull things from their own experience and come up with a really cool poem. We do nature journaling. We end up doing leadership and group dynamics and communication skills. When we're doing an outdoor program, we also need to focus on outdoor skills. So they're learning backpacking or they're learning bear safety. So we really want to take a holistic approach to what we're teaching. It makes your measures of success so much broader too, you know, and it makes sure that you have something for everyone instead of focusing maybe just on the students who really want to geek out on science. I mean, that's cool. But some people are more excited about art. Some people, words will bring them alive. Some people like to do skits, and we want to try and have a real variety of experiences so that there's something for everyone.
Another reason WISE was started was because we knew that there were scientists in the area that were doing a lot of research, and there was no venue for them to get their information out. And so we created a lecture series where the scientists could come and show their findings that they've had and tell about their research and how it affects everything in the area.
Hi, my name's Jenny Mosier. I work for the Division of Forestry and Fire Protection. We're here at Camp Chosen Frozen today. I think that one of the main goals of this opportunity of bringing youth out in the outdoors is to help foster that love and connection with the outdoors that promotes, healthy lifestyles. One singular agency or organization could not put this on. It's really, we're stronger together. The amount of people that it takes to come out to a more remote location and provide for safety and provide guidance and directions for all the activities that are going on, the extra gear and that sort of thing it takes this multi-group collaboration.
My name's Dr. Helena Burman. I'm a geophysicist, and I am down here on Twin Lake with the group from WISE, and we are measuring ice thicknesses at Twin Lake today. So groups like WISE are so important because they help fill a gap that I think is missing between the science happening in the communities that the science is happening in. And it's so great to see this self-organized group bringing these two communities together.
My name is Victoria Rigo. I am the co-proprietor of the Wrangell Mountains Wilderness Lodge here on the Nebezna Road in beautiful Wrangell, St. Elias, with my partner Michael and our two children. So many people, when they find out what kind of organization WISE is, they're very excited to know that it exists in this small, scattered, rural part of the United States. And so it's really nice to have that exposure for WISE. And Robin The current director has been wonderful to work with. She has shepherded our children on many of the educational camps, the geology camp and the Copper River stewardship program. And the kids got a lot out of it, not just in an academic sense, but there were social and leadership opportunities, as well as gaining a deeper understanding of the basin, the watershed where we live, and just kind of seeing how they fit into our world and how to be responsible, respectful citizens.
My name is Amanda Frenchu and I grew up in Kenny Lake. When I was in high school, just starting high school, I went on the Copper River Stewardship Program in 2014. And I also participated in programs like Changing Seasons and Earth Discovery Day. The Copper River Stewardship Program was an event that was a big part of my journey to adulthood because I was a very shy student who went to a small school, and that program pushed me to be more outgoing and to be curious about things that interested me, even if it scared me a little bit. WISE benefits students who don't have a lot of opportunity. We live in an amazing place that has a lot of amazing things to do, but getting out and actually doing those things requires a lot of expertise, equipment, and so I think that BLM and WISE and their partnership really provides opportunities for students to get out and do things that are right in their backyard but are difficult to do. WISE does a lot to show students how to take care of the area they live in. We want this area to last much longer than we do. When we learn how to take care of our backyard properly, learn what's invasive, learn leave no trace principles, I think it goes a long way to providing for the future. My favorite programs that WISE and BLM partners on would be things like geology camp. I think it's really fun to go out into the backcountry and backpack and look at glaciers. Aquatic ecology programs are also really fun for me, digging around in lakes and backwater streams for macroinvertebrates, and my favorite is a caddisfly, and so I get really excited when we create caddisfly villages.
You know, you can measure success with numbers, but I'd prefer to measure success with stories and with small moments. For example, our geology camp, we actually take the kids backpacking, and so for a student, just getting their stuff in the backpack and being out there and getting down on the trail could be just a major win. If there's another student who's had experience going out and doing that, maybe for them, the success is digging into the science and really taking advantage of the guest speakers who we have. So the goal is always different, I think, depending on what a kid needs in his life at that moment. Sometimes we just need to get out in nature. We just need to be out there soaking it in and getting that peace and tranquility that it brings to us.
I have seen these kids grow up and become biologists. They become teachers. They become nurses. And I just see how they have blossomed by going through all the WISE programs.